Hi everyone, I'm Alessandro, and today I'm showing you a new tool that just landed in beta in our Suno Meta Tag Creator Suite. Let me show you right away. This is Music Video Generator. You give it your Suno track or any other song, the lyrics, and your AI style prompt, and it gives you back a finished music video. A real MP4 file, ready to publish and share. A video can start from around $9. MVG has 3 modes, and they are not the same engine at different quality levels. They are genuinely different pipelines. The first is cinematic, a director, an AI agent that analyzes your lyrics, your prompt, and your music track and builds the video scene by scene. It is the most affordable mode. The second is avatar. A single character performs the song, synced to the voice with lip sync. The third is platinum. Same narrative idea, but rendered with our most advanced engine, photorealistic and professional. Today I will walk you through cinematic from start to finish. Let's get started. I'll use one of my own tracks. It's called Velvet Bruise. It's an indie piece, dark and sensual. First I fill in the fields. I paste the lyrics, or I pull the data from my workspace with the section tags like intro, verse, and chorus. And here is the key step. I enter the same style prompt I used on Suno. Genre, mood, instrumentation. The more faithful that prompt is, the better the result. Then I pick the mode, cinematic. Next I choose a visual style. There are 10 presets from noir to neon cyberpunk. And I set the format. 16:9 for YouTube, 9:16 for Reels and Shorts. There's also square, 1:1 if you need it. Then there's another important step, entering the description of the character or characters in the video. And if you don't have the imagination to describe them, don't worry. Click on Suggest Character. It costs just 1 credit. Our agent, starting from the data you've already entered, will write the description for you. Alternatively, in the cinematic pipeline, you can directly upload an image of the character or characters. Then there's a choice that makes a big difference to the final result: the creative approach. Basically, you tell the director how to interpret the song. You have 5 paths. Narrative, which follows the lyrics scene by scene. That's the default one. Atmosphere, which builds the visuals from how the song sounds, not from the words. Performance, which cuts everything to the beat, like a live show. Symbolic, which works through visual metaphors on the central theme, instead of literal scenes. And finally, concept, the most powerful one. Here, you're the one directing. You write your brief, your idea, and the director builds every scene around it, treating the song as supporting material. Now I choose the length of the video. A hook is 30 seconds, a reel is 60 seconds, or there's the full song, up to 5 minutes. One important thing, the length of the track you're working on affects the cost. But don't worry, you can always keep an eye on the total credit estimate in the cost preview section. Just remember to check it only after uploading the audio track and before starting the generation, because at each stage, you'll only be charged the credits for that stage. And last, I upload the audio track. And here, if I picked a hook or a reel, something really useful shows up. Since these 2 formats only use a portion of the track, 30 or 60 seconds, I need to decide where that portion starts. MVG does it automatically, and it aims for the moment with the most energy, usually the chorus. But the control stays with you. You drag the slider to move the start point, and with the Listen 10 seconds button, you instantly hear a preview, so you're sure you picked the right moment. With the full song though, there's no need. The video starts from the beginning and uses the whole track. And now I click on Start Generation. Now the AI director comes into play. It reads the actual lyrics, it splits the song into scenes, and it writes a storyboard, 1 scene at a time. And here's something I really appreciate. Before generating the video, I can review the entire storyboard. I see the full plan, scene by scene, with the lyrics, the shot, and the duration of each one. So I understand exactly what's about to be created before spending a single credit on images and clips. The fine-tuning control, on the other hand, comes right after, directly on the clips. And I'll show you that in a moment. When I'm happy, the AI generates the images. First a start frame for each scene, then it animates each one into a moving clip. It's not a slideshow. They're real moving video segments. And now the control part. I review the clips one by one. And if something doesn't convince me, I have two paths. I can regenerate just the start frame of a scene. It costs only 2 credits. Or I can regenerate the entire moving clip. Here the cost depends on the length, around 40 credits for a 15-second clip, because it's a completely new render. And there's something I love. You're not the one who has to rewrite the technical prompt. There's an agent that helps you. You write in your own words what you want to change. For example, make the light warmer or add rain in the background. And it rewrites the prompt for you, and it's free. Then you regenerate with the corrected prompt. And remember, if a clip fails, those credits come back to you automatically. You only pay for what works. Finally, the assembly phase. MVG merges all the clips into a single video and adds soft crossfades between one scene and the next. Then it puts your original audio back in, perfectly synced. And here you have 2 creative options. The first, a title card at the start of the video with the song title and the artist name. This one is free. The second, on-screen text, the lyrics that appear on the video as it plays. You can choose single line or karaoke style. This option costs 4 extra credits because MVG transcribes and syncs the text to the audio. The basic assembly instead costs only 2 credits. There it is. Done. I download a single MP4 file, ready for YouTube, TikTok, or Reels.
Your touch is a shadow, a delicate stain, a mark on my skin like a sun rain. I trace the outlines where your fingers lay, a map of the damage I don't wash away. Oh, this velvet bruise, a beautiful ache, a tender reminder for heaven's sake. I love the hurt you leave behind, a dark confession in my mind. In the quiet hours, I feel the throb and the heat, a symphony of scars that makes me feel complete. Your words are like silk that they cut to the bone. In this fragile twilight, I've made it mine. Oh, this velvet bruise, a beautiful ache, a tender reminder for heaven's sake. I love the hurt you leave behind, a dark confession in my mind.
There it is. Done. I download a single MP4 file, ready for YouTube, TikTok, or Reels. Now, in a short clip, I'll show you the results of the other 2 modes. Avatar is the most personal one. You describe a character, or you let the AI suggest one for you. Then that character performs your whole song in lip sync. And there's a detail I'm proud of. Before the lip sync, MVG isolates just the vocal track, so the mouth follows the voice only. The movement is cleaner and more natural. The rest of the workflow is practically identical to what we saw for cinematic. I click the assembly button and the video gets synced with the original track
Your
and with the audio
touch
portion
is a
I selected
shadow
earlier.
with
Then I
delicate
click download to
stain.
get the MP4 file ready to
Mark
use.
on my skin like a sun rain. I trace the outlines where your fingers lay. A map of the damage I don't wash away. Oh, this velvet bruise a beautiful.
Did you see what MVG can do? To me, it looks absolutely fantastic. Platinum, on the other hand, is the premium one. Same narrative idea as cinematic, but photorealistic with real lighting and depth. It's designed for professional video productions. This model also uses the director logic, but this time, our best video generation model is guided through visual storyboards, exactly the same way you'd work to prepare a music video or a film. These storyboards let our generative model create scenes at a truly impressive level of realism and quality. Of course, this higher quality comes at a higher cost, and it's suited to those who want the most out of their audiovisual productions. Platinum, like cinematic, also lets you assemble the video with title and artist name. And for those who want it, the lyrics in perfect sync with the audio track as an overlay.
La suite está hecha mierda y yo sigo en el trono. Cristales de bohemia convertidos en polvo. Dices que me amas pero hablas con el espejo. Yo soy tu único demonio, tu peor consejo. Cortinas de seda rasgadas por la rabia. Maquillaje de guerra en tu cara de batalla. Tiraste el champán contra el mármol del baño. Ahora veo dos versiones de este desengaño. Yo no pido perdón, yo cobro.
Did you see what MVG can do? To me, it looks absolutely fantastic. Before I wrap up, a quick word about credits. MVG uses its own dedicated wallet. It's called Video Credits, and it's separate from your studio credits. Useful to know if you already buy credits here. As a reference, 200 credits cost $30. A finished video can start from around $9. In the full song format, the cost depends on the track length, up to a maximum of 5 minutes. And a full platinum production starts from around $110 for a typical song and grows with the length. Choose the mode that fits the moment. MVG is online right now. The link is in the description. Upload a song and try a hook. It's the cheapest way to see what it can do. That's all for this video. If it was helpful, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to leave a comment. See you in the next video.